Jamaican people doctor. Andrew Holness directly tell you say the country is not free speech. Everyone has an opinion right.
Creating misinformation. And my job is to give you the correct information. If you choose not to listen to it, that's your business. But at least the correct information must be out there. I've seen someone say, Prime Minister don't like criticism. Nonsense. Not every opinion makes sense. I am not one who fears criticism. But there are people who fear me when I respond.
You're serious?
I respond to them. Be assured that I will respond to any nonsense that is put out. Not to be distracted. The critical ones. Because managing information is also an important part of the disaster management. If you allow people to cast your nation into despair and grief, to smother hope, to ignore the heroic efforts that people are making, and to just focus on the negative, then we'll have a negative outlook in a time when we need people to be positive in their outlook about our recovery. So I ask all Jamaicans of good mind and goodwill to stand up to those who are seeking to become popular on negativity.
The storm just passed you and you learn from it and you shake up good. All know you should have still getting here just ready for land. Instead of get up and clean up a bumper clad country, you sit down, hang and cow and goat and everything you just decay. And you sit down and wait for blood clot hands out with package and bag and food and this and that. Instead of you get up and do what you can do and clean up a blood clot country that talk about foreign aid come now. Foreign aid come now to go search for dead body them. Foreign aid come to go and draw people from other house and building and the tree and they blow but me still alive. Yeah? I come move a dead body them one in a blood clot can't move. I was too much for no move. You understand? But someone will sit down on the blood clot tent. Sleep on the tent and wake up on the blood clot and when so much all board and all zinc they all about the place. Can go bitch up and look at that. Yeah, when you sit down and wait for government for go see this and see that when dog and hang and cow and goat and that kind of thing they just are decay. When you sit down and wait for foreign blood clot here. Foreign here to clean up on the country for no. Then come for
my fellow Jamaicans, I see someone know comments them, whatever. Mr. When I say, oh, may I disrespect the Prime Minister? I'm not disrespecting the Prime Minister. I'm just passionate about the separation that the Jamaican people are going through. You know why it fucks with me? Why it bothers me? Because, guess what? Why it bother me? Election does pass, right? Yes, in the election, I watch them the video there. The motorcade where the Prime Minister and the MP them hire the motor create a liquor the man them a get the motor case of water box lunch around money around. So me I say with the same energy there, where the whole people carry them on the higher there, where them the same energy there right now if load up the car them motorcade car and go give the people them who need help. That's how I feel. And that me I say yo the Prime Minister now he's not egging on, like him not have no interest, no effort. And that me I talk about. Me not disrespect nobody. Me just passionate, my delivery probably be a little aggressive. But at that me I say, yo, can me personally see the whole of motorcade them. Where then have the motor car, the motor case of liquor. And my friend blood clot, I flex him. When him come on video, I'll party them. Money did I run the election time. Where the money them they know? There's no extra money to help. There's no extra money to buy no case of liquor. If you drop off to the people them on no liquor. It's no extra case can cook some food and go put them in a boxes and go give the people them some hot food. That's my point. Election just passed. Them just the MP them and Prime Minister the Justice and the people them face a laugh and a skin off them teeth and are promising them the world and better changes. Ironically, the storm come about 2-3 months after election run. And they are nowhere to really be found. And Finwa said the Prime Minister did so happy say him win. This should be your act of appreciation. The same way you have the motorcade them a good on the lane and make the motorcade them a good on whatever. That's how I feel. And this is not a JLP moment and this is not a PMP moment. It's a everyone a uno moment. I mean notice when the PMP them a try talk. Miss Blood Clot Gillette Holness don't want to hear it. So it's not about me being aggressive, vulgar, deranged. It's not about that. It's about we are so far. Like, we need help. The people them need help.
My other question, Prime Minister, is about the accuracy of reports versus the reality on the ground. What you presented here today, I must tell you, painted a picture I wish was the case for us in South St. James. It sounded as if there was some military precision in how we prepared for the storm and hurricane rather, and how we responded to it. And I want to thank everybody who helped, the JDF, the JCF, the outsiders, whomever else. But as is the case in South St. James, and it could also be because the data gaps are so wide and so glaring, that we have not seen that kind of treatment that you laid out for us here today. So we didn't see the JDF people rappelling down from ropes and bringing food to the people in these remote communities. We did not see the JDF and the JCF and the NWA and all these agencies.
There is no way in hell that the country is reeling from a Category 5 hurricane. Melissa literally obliterated the parishes in the West. Whole communities have been wiped out. They're still finding bodies upon bodies. The people are living in deplorable conditions. I don't think that the country even rests. And I'm talking about the entirety of the country. Whether those who have been affected or not, people's mental health, seeing what has happened to these parishes because people have family member down there and all of these things. The country's mental health is literally shot, right? Everybody's pooling resources, sending down to these parishes. But yet, you would think that, it should be about unity.
Andrew Holness and Mark Golden, it is full time for you guys that are the head of the snake to put your differences aside, put your egos at the back, and put Jamaicans at the front.
It is heartbreaking. Never thought in a million years that I would be in this situation trying to get help, and with little to no communication. We can't reach no officials, no emergency teams. The best help we have received after the hurricane is from security personnel from the Lacovia police station who tried to get us medical assistance, but to date nobody has come.
We know I get away with too much for far too long. It is crazy how a destructive force like Melissa, the hurricane that devastated on Jamaican course, Westmoreland, Hanover, Black River, St. Elizabeth, you name it, all over Jamaica. And I've been watching the news all along. I am there, I was there to experience the devastation.
Madam Speaker, most of us appreciate English language and understand similes and metaphor, but you'll get there. No, Madam Speaker. No, Madam Speaker, Prime Minister, and thank you. I was speaking to the reports you were receiving. I'm certain you did not go there and collect that information yourself, but you're relying on those in the field to provide you with information so you can make the best decisions. And I'm saying that what was shared here today doesn't reflect the reality we had on the ground in South St. James. As someone who walked across the constituency from Wednesday until Sunday and returns there tomorrow. I speak as their mouthpiece to say to you, Prime Minister, that what you have received, consider, or will you consider, that it may be embellished and not truly reflective of what we're experiencing. And my final question, Madam Speaker, to you, Prime Minister, is compensation and recognition for community responders. For me, I heard when you mentioned, Prime Minister, about all of these agencies that went in and did all of these beautiful things in the constituencies, supported by the men and women on the ground. I wish for you to understand that from our perspective, it was the entire another way around. It's 180 degrees. It was the men and women from the constituencies who went in first, second, and third to clear the way so that they could come in. And I want you to consider, or will the Prime Minister consider, that the stimulus package that you proposed be thought out in a way that not only the big contractors who come in with their trucks and their tractors from parishes in St. Thomas and Kingston get the big bucks, but consider, Prime Minister, that these people who use them saw, them hoe, them machete to clear a path be given some of the big bucks too, and not just the crumbs after they have swallowed up the bulk of it.